The militia, Gallia's militia brings home the glory as the first operation in what is likely a full-scale counteroffensive. The 3rd Regiment reclaimed the Great Vassal Bridge, a vital trade artery, after rousing the Empire's local defenses on the 14th. This officially frees Radgrease from the need to seal its walls, rather than assail the Emperor's bridgehead barricade. The militia opted to swim a tank across the river and attack from the rear. An unconventional strategy to say the least. The drawbridge was then opened, dropping the rest of the defense forces into a drink. The man behind the bold plan, Wilkin Gunther, 22, is none other than the son of EW1 hero Belgian Gunther. This acorn hasn't fallen far at all. Gallia to pull out of north. On the 20th, the Gallian forces in the north announced their retreat from the area. Though no details are given, the imperial takeover of Borzen, keystone among the North Gallian industrial cities, is likely a chief cause. The capture of Forzen, the center of Gallia's Ragnite, steel, and oil refineries, struck a massive blow to the nation's productivity. Though the meeting among Gallian army leaders held the day word of Forzen's fall arrived. Lasted well into the night. No official word has yet been issued as to a specific plan for liberation of the city. Welcome back, everybody.
So,
I told you guys that this is going to be a promise. Making sure I read the news every beginning of the episode. I need to get better at that. So, since we already went through that and Ellie doesn't have anything for us to buy, might as well go to R&D first. So, let's see what we're able to upgrade. Ooh, nice. An accuracy boost for our rifles. And as you can see, as we progress deeper down the tree, they actually do start changing their appearance, thankfully. Nothing for shock troopers, nothing for lancers. It's only for snipers, which is really good. And I hope my luck is on my side.
Done. This one's
Nothing for grenades. Armor upgrade, obviously. We really need that. Armor upgrade for the lancers as well. And now let's see where we're able to upgrade from the Edelweiss, because last time we didn't have enough money to buy the rest of the equipment. These treads and attack support. These are block upgrades, so these will actually go into the grid that we'll see soon. Spare tread. How I like to keep the Edelweiss, I like to keep it as it is. It's a tank. It's supposed to be there just to tank shots and all that fine, beautiful jazz. So making it as heavy and durable as I physically can is honestly my preferred way to play with the Edelweiss. But later on, this is going to be a vastly different system, because the Edelweiss's equipment will actually expand, thankfully. So we'll just put the extra magazine in there. Even though we're not going to be using most of these, it's good to have those upgrades on us, because that actually does supply to a achievement.
come back again.
Right before we start off with software setting repeatedly, let's go over to the command room.
Hello, Welkin. Here to... Oh, and there have been some new recruits. You should take a look at the master list.
As you play through the game, after a few missions or so, you will actually get new characters. Kobe is an example, and such. I want to go to snipers. Okay. Well, that's not good. If I remember correctly, these characters are actually random on who you're able to get per chapter. So I'm not able to get the character I wanted to get. That's sad. And now we begin. Okay, let's just go back to book mode. Okay, so finally got it. He'll teach me retreat.
Use it to command an injured unit to pull out of combat. Well, what is your decision?
Oh yeah, teach me it. Hell yeah.
Very good. I hope my orders can assist you in saving the nation. I hope we'll meet again.
Alright, that's all good. Just need to do one more thing, then we'll head off to where our goal is today.
You're good work. Looks like that session. Looks like that session.
With that, we have more potentials unlocked. That's good. Yep, right about now, all answers should be getting their second potential. Extra shot's good. It helps with how Elise is, but fire boost. Okay. So I am going. Let's show out the next.
Come back anytime you're ready to sweat.
So last time, we actually unlocked our next skirmish. As per usual, these ones give us obviously more money and experience. So I'm going to show this off once, try and get the A rank. Then I'm going to be doing most of this off screen just to get everybody up to level 5. 5 or 6, depends on my mood.
You will now be briefed on the operation.
So you might be wondering, wait, we're doing skirmishes again? I thought we already did this mission. Well, yeah. But I'm the type of guy that likes to not just show off things, but actually go out of the way to actually teach people things. Valkyria Chronicles is one of those games that I believe that, in all honesty, has a really steep learning curve. And I don't mean steep as in, oh, it's just a downward slope, so we had to grind a little.
All right.
Not exactly that. More like,
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Gallia. Squad 7, move out.
not in the way like it's a small hill. You'll be fine.
Do this thing.
No, I believe this is more like falling down a mountain, kind of downhill slope. That's what the difficulty curve for Valkyria is. And to do this with the least amount of grinding, because best bet everybody's going there to get their B's, C's, D's. In normal missions, I might as well show off how to get A ranks in the skirmishes. Making sure to actually show off what
Ain't no
the best way
stopping
to do it. The reason why I'm aiming with Rosie so slow is because I get rope to talk. That's essentially it. So, since we're doing Vassal again, this is actually how, like, one of the really fast ways to get through this level. Because
I'm on it.
at this point, best what the developers wanted to say, you know what, we want to have our players, like, learn how to use
Ain't no stopping me.
the shock troopers and scouts, because they're best bet use the scouts at this point in time, so let's take them out of their comfort zone. You can obviously blitz this whole level with a shock trooper. Rosie's one of the best examples because she is our main shock trooper. So in this current action, since she works as a bullet sponge and with a lot of ammunition and a really steady eye, this mission just becomes very easy because everybody's going to be running for this mission a lot come chapter 7.
Ain't no stopping me.
And Stronghold keeps on proccing, so that's really good. So that's how you do it in one go. Abuse Roxy's defenses and plow right through the whole mission. And with that, we got a solid A rank. Skirmishes are a little bit more precise on how you get the A rank. Instead of it being 1 to 2 turns, I'm pretty sure it's more strict on how you're supposed to get it. But with that, we have enough to level everybody up to level 5. Thankfully. Just to make sure.
You're... Good work.
And that should be it. Just bring everybody up to level 5. Nobody's getting preferential treatment, and... Okay, good. So that... level 5. Good, golden... We start up with...
Okay, you've earned...
Okay, attack boost. Good. Aim boost. And all that. Good, we got more orders, which makes our repertoire much larger now.
Come back.
So, what I was going to say. You're going to be doing a lot of grinding. In the early game. There's no buts about it. Nobody can be perfect at a game the first time around. Because knowing all the mechanics and such is going to be a pain in the ass. I'm going to Welkin here because I want to check something out. Like everybody else, Welkin, as the leader, actually has this whole tab mainly for orders. And this tells you all the ones that we currently have and what their command point cost is. This is going to fill up as we go through the game, through the old man, and training. Remember, these are what... Orders is what saved my ass last time. There's no doubt about that. This is what saved my ass last time. So it's good to keep an eye on how everything is. So, let's start up with Chapter 5. Finally. What is this, like 10? 15 episodes? 10, 15 minutes into the episode, and we finally get to the story. Yeah.
Thanks in part to Squad 7, the Great Vassal Bridge is back in our hands. That pushed the front line back, forcing the Empire to gather forces in central Gallia.
Does this mean we're headed that way as well?
The army will take that front. Meanwhile, the militia will head south. Our next target is here, in the Cloden area.
The Cloden Wildwood. I was there last summer taking soil samples. It's a dense forest with plenty of hills and valleys. It's hard to get around in there.
What's our strategic objective there, Captain?
The Empire has set up a supply base there to fuel their invasion of central Gallia.
I see. So if we seize the supply base, we cut off the flow of supplies moving north.
Precisely. The 3rd Regiment's objective is to take that base. All squads are to prepare for woodland combat and await orders. Good luck. Dismissed.
Woodland combat? What a nightmare.
What do you mean?
The woods dull your sense of direction, and poor roads make for slow advances. This'll be our toughest operation yet.
Maybe so, but deeper in the woods you have a better chance of spotting rare foliage. There's one kind of insectivorous plant in Cloden called the moondew that can suck a...
All right, I get it. You really do have a one-track mind. You know that?
I'm saying nature isn't just a burden. We might find the key to victory in the woods.
All right. I'll keep a lookout for your key while I'm slogging along. Hopefully your plant won't have eaten it.
Gallia's mongrels have reclaimed Vassal Bridge. Are the men of our defensive units cowards? This loss is a stain on the Emperor's honor. Useless fools.
I hear the enemy cross the river in tanks. And whoever's leading them is no fool.
On the contrary, this was a fluke. These are peasants, nothing more. Peasants and barbarians. How could they be anything else?
If birthright is all it takes to win a battle, you must find war so very boring.
The issue here is Gallia's resistance and how to end it, swiftly and decisively.
Exactly. They'll use their victory at Vassal Bridge as footing for a counterstrike in central Gallia.
How shall we proceed? What says your grace?
We will extinguish these flames. Our course is clear. The Gallian army must be crushed. We will require reinforcements. They will be sent to Central Gallia. Now then, the route of supply through Cloden has to be made unshakable. Gregor, see to a restructuring of our central forces. Then you will continue to press northward.
Sir.
We will head to Barius. Selvaria, be so kind as to accompany us there.
With pleasure. And to the ends of the earth, your grace.
The Cloden Basin supply lines. See to them, Jaeger. They need protecting. Gallia may have already dispatched troops to the south. Therefore, make haste to Cloden.
Of course. Leave it to me, your grace.
What are we doing? Remind me, whose idea was it to come out here anyway? Enough with the trees already.
You could say that again. Woods are so thick you can't tell up from down with these trees.
Here we go.
Hey, great. What did he find? A map in the dirt?
Alicia, hold on to these for me, will you?
Sure, Welkin. What are these? Some kind of nuts?
No. Actually, they're long-beard goat droppings.
Ah! Gross! You made me hold poo? Are you crazy? Ugh! Hey, Welks. Did you find something useful?
Come here. Take a look at this.
The grass has been trampled down, looks like. What's the deal with that?
An animal trail. With any luck, this could be our way out. Animals have a natural instinct to find the most efficient path. That's why the grass is trampled down. They snap off the branches, they eat the grass. As a result, they clear a perfect trail.
So if we make like goats and follow it, the path will take us through.
The enemy supply base should be nearby. This is where we'll start our operation.
La 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 la
That's really nice, Rosie. What song is that? It's so pretty.
Oh, just a song I sang back in the day.
Oh, you used to be a singer? I didn't know that.
Ha! You paint a much prettier picture than it was. I used to sing at a bar in my town.
Still, that song was really pretty. I'd love to hear the whole thing sometime.
Maybe I'll put on a little show one of these days.
We're not alone here. I'll go investigate. Put your hands in the air!
Moink?
It's a pig. It looks like a Porcavian piglet. What's your story? Get separated from your mom?
I'll take a look further in.
Well, what did you find?
There must have been a skirmish here. It looks like a stray bullet hit his mother.
Even all the way out here, the war's still claiming lives.
You lost your family too, huh, little guy? Left all alone.
Well, Alicia, does he want to come with us?
What? Can we?
We're the militia. Every Gallian has the right to join.
You hear that? As of today, you're a member of Squad 7, little guy.
Moink? Moink!
Okay, I believe that should be good enough for this episode. Get to see our actual the faces of who we're fighting at least. A new party member, yay pigs. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to go over for this chapter, thankfully. That could be handled next episode. So, next time on Valkyria Chronicles, we engage in wildwood warfare. And do a little... tap into our inner beast, so to say. I'll see y'all next time.